All right, so now when we have a right triangle, we could just take one of the sides. That could be our height, and the other side will be our base. So 6 times 5 divided by 2, which is 30. So the area is 15. And we have 5 times 7, which is divided by 2, which is 35. And 35 divided by 2 ends up being 17.5. Now, when we're looking at the area of a circle, the equation is pi r squared. In this case, we do have to have the radius. So if we have number 7 that gives us a diameter of 3, then the radius is half of that, which is 1.5. So 1.5 squared times pi. So if we do 1.5 times 1.5, that is 2.25. And again, we could just leave it in terms of pi. Then in the next one, we have the radius of 2. Then we have 2 squared, which is 4. So 4 pi. Now, when we're looking at the square, it's very similar to a rectangle. The thing is, with a square, we have 2 sides that are the same. Or actually, all of the sides are the same. So we could do the length times the width, but the square, to find the area, you could also take one of the sides and just raise it to the power of 2, which is where the term squaring comes from. Because when you're squaring, you're literally finding the area of the square. So 4.2 squared gives us an area of 17.64. And remember that 4.2 squared is 4.2 times 4.2. 4.2 times 4.2, which is equal to that 17.64. On the other side as well, 2.6 squared. 2.6 squared is equal to 6.76. Now, when we have a trapezoid, we have 2 bases. We have the small base and the large base. And then we have a height from the smallest to the lowest point. From the lowest to the highest point. So we're going to take base 1 of 5, base 9 of 5, and then we're going to add base 2 of 9, and we're going to divide those by 2. Whatever we get, we're going to multiply by the height. So it should be base A, base B divided by 2 times the height. So 5 plus 9 is 14. Divided by 2 is 7. So 7 times 4, which is equal to 28, is the area of our trapezoid. The next one, we have 5 plus 8.5, which we could just say is 8.5. So 5 plus 8.5 is 13.5, divided by 2 is 6.75. We're going to multiply that by 6, and our answer is 40.5.